Welcome to episode 9 of Let's Play Star Ocean The Divine Force. We finished up last episode with recruiting modders, learning creation, we popped a few trophies, quite a lot happened in the last episode actually. And now we are leaving the Adali region and going to Galka
Follow the side
Shrine.
road until you reach the shrine. Be quick about it.
Oh, exquisite.
The structure in the center is the Galka Shrine. Let's see what awaits us inside. We'll be
Catch my breath.
What is that? Keeps coming up. Is that to do with his magic or something? Or is it to do with the enemies?
Target sighted. Oh, exquisite.
I ain't checked my equipment in a while actually. Bloody hell. None of attack and down defense on that. What's that better in less defense? I don't really get the accessories completely. Like what does this do? Oh, minus 17 damage. I'll keep that. Okay, that's nothing. Keep that. And that gives guts as well. The guts don't go down. At least for now, we'll see. He ain't gonna have anything swap into, is it? Like that. Accessories. So in ones, I'll go back in one the fire talisman. shouldn't have anything either. She's quite new. She don't do any attacks, so maybe that ain't such a good one for her. Maybe defense was the obvious defense as well. Okay. Don't know.
Elena! Son of a... Elena!
Need some assistance? Albert, take the other side. We three ought to suffice.
Ray,
Status.
right leg and left arm have sustained heavy damage. Neural circuitry offline in both right hand and left leg. Symbol drive is non-functional at the moment. Current power is being supplied from reserve energy source. In maintenance mode, I have, at most, 56 hours remaining. Advanced processing functions are also limited, preventing movement.
Right. How can I help?
Due to depleted energy levels, I will be unable to perform repairs myself. Furthermore, I can no longer salvage the parts I need from this damaged craft.
Crap. So what are we supposed to do?
Take me offline and destroy me. It is imperative that we prevent our technology from falling into the hands of anyone here.
Are you crazy? What kind of captain would I be if I told my crew to start offing themselves? There's another way out of this. I know it.
Of course. The equipment this life form requires to reconstruct itself can most likely be recovered from your downed escape pod.
Well, you certainly pick very convenient times to start talking.
I speak only when necessary, such as my programming.
And
Everyone
thank you
should
for
do
deciding to
that.
pipe up now, because you're absolutely right. My escape pods barely sustained any damage. Think that'd work for you, Elena?
I don't see why not. So long as you can collect enough of what I need. I should be able to restore my motor control systems to previous output levels. Here, this should be everything.
Thanks. You go into maintenance mode. Save your energy best you can. Just keep a comm channel open for me, got it?
Understood.
Ray, I take this to mean we are returning to the site of your ship?
Looks like that.
Mind? It's kinda out of the way.
It may be, but we do not mind. We agreed to assist you in the search for your crew, and we intend to honor that agreement.
Wait. Don't know about you guys, but personally, I am super confused.
Me too.
I won't ask you to explain now, but you will tell us what's going on eventually, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You said there was another meteorite not unlike this one, did you not?
Huh? Yeah? Why?
I should like to see it. Therefore, I shall be joining you.
Oh, so now you're interested in what we're up to. How quickly we change our minds.
What
What
was
did
he
you say?
doing?
You're free to come. Glad you want to, honestly. Because your help's gonna be invaluable. You've got tech like nothing I've seen here. I'll sleep easier knowing Elena's got you in her corner.
Glad I could be your soporific.
And you're sure it's okay to leave her here alone?
She will be fine. The villagers will know better than to enter, and I doubt any of the local fiends will make it this far.
Then let's get cracking. We're on the clock here, people. Move it.
I literally
Right
just
behind
killed
you.
some down there. But finally, like... Okay, La Casa Wield.
So exquisite.
Yeah, I need some fucking blueberries so I can make some more blueberry potion.
Exquisite.
All that bloody scruffy rag shit.
Initiate emergency protocols.
Oh bloody hell, just wiped out big ass holdout in a second.
More than you deserve.
Good, I mean, it's healed herself a little bit. Where is some instigating battles?
Prep for engagement.
I heard you.
It's up here, innit? Oh, here's some steps. It's a question mark thing there about that. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't need to go there anyway yet, but... it seems to be some kind of shortcut. Oh, come on.
So exquisite.
Experience, I do. What do we have here then?
Ray, hold a moment. By the looks of it, someone has stolen the march on us.
Friends of yours? Not sure. I don't think so.
Who's there?
Well, that certainly answers my question.
Move it or lose it, jerks! We don't have time for this!
More than you deserve. Leave. More than you deserve.
So... how do I even get that far?
Something fishy's going on. How were they able to control the pod like that? Come to think of it, how'd they even figure out it was here in the first place?
Rather than contemplate unanswerable questions, I would advise that you focus instead on the expedient retrieval of the components the android requires.
Hey, Elena, can you hear me?
Yes.
We found the pod. Just tell us what you need and we'll get to cutting.
Understood. First, remove the pilot's seat. Behind it, you should find a panel. Open it.
We get to dismantle it. Excellent.
What? Someone's excited.
I have never seen this level of craftsmanship. What tools could produce anything with such impressive detail?
Uncle Midas, work now, ask later.
Next, I will need you to obtain the parts necessary to replace my Symbo drive unit. This will require the removal of the pod's generator. When it's removed, you will be unable to make any more long-range subspace communications.
Roger that. Let me call my brother real quick then. See if I can't get him to hurry it up a little. Computer, get me Antonio Lawrence.
Unable to establish connection.
What? Fine, then try my dad. Get me Raul Lawrence.
Unable to establish connection. Long-range subspace communication. May be unable to reach the Vergold system at this time.
What the hell?
Ray, listen. So long as you're stranded here, you can't afford to lose your lines of communication. My recovery will have to wait.
Sorry, but my captain's intuition is telling me otherwise. We're getting you patched up, whether you like it or not.
But
my brother's already on his way, plus Chloe's still out there. And how am I supposed to save her without you, huh? You gotta trust me on this one, okay? Everything will be fine.
understood.
What is it with us saving an android anyway? Like, are they all androids?
Using
That
the
makes
parts you
sense.
salvaged, you'll need to begin by repairing my circuitry, followed by both my arm and hand. At this point, I should be recovered enough to repair the remainder of my body myself. Estimated time until completion, 72 hours.
Okay.
That's about the time I expected it would take. Leticia, I know this kind of derails things, but you cool to wait around?
Of course. But Albert and I shall make the most of it. There is little doubt that many in the region witnessed the descent of Elena's craft. We will find out what they make of it. And we may discover the identity of those we caught snooping about your ship.
I don't know.
It is not without its dangers, I grant you. But if there are more of those men out there, it may affect Elena's chances at recovery.
That's true, but it's a lot to ask.
Where friends are concerned, it is a trifle.
Count me in too. You guys will need a healer on hand in case Albert's arm starts acting up again, right?
Your company would be a boon indeed. If my suspicions are correct and those men are with the Empire, then we will need all the help we can get.
We will return to the shrine 3 days hence. Elena should be on her feet by then.
Okay.
So, quick question. Who is Ray exactly?
If only I knew.
Wait, so does anyone know who he is?
We know only what he tells us, that he comes from beyond the stars or some such.
Beyond the stars?
I admit, we were hard-pressed to believe it as well, but after all we have borne witness to...
So, is that orb a similar deal? Is it from beyond the stars too?
It was cargo on Ray's ship, although he is just as mystified by it as we are.
So many questions.
And no answers. In any event, the fewer people who know about all of this, the better. To that end, let us find out just how far the rumors of Elena's craft have spread.
Okay. I guess that Midas went off with Ray. To Lasset Village.
You three come from the forest north of here? So, stumble on anything out of the ordinary? Anything that might start a fire in the groves?
Everything was perfectly normal, I assure you. May I ask, did you happen to notice from which direction the comet fell?
Looked to me as if it came from the east, toward Delric in that area.
I see. Thank you very much.
Best to expand our search to Delric then. Let's be off.
Bloody hell, push every single button possible half the time.
In a town so large as this, perhaps it would be prudent to narrow our search.
Let's start with Dr. Eason then. I'm betting he'll put us on the right track.
Good idea. I still have to thank him for his help with Maester Felgried.
The clinic is up the hill from here, on the opposite side. Do you know the way?
Of course. Let us hope Maester Marcus is
Do we know the way? We've been here like 100 times at least. They must respawn, because I swear I've grabbed them like 100 times. Oh, piss off. Oh, I'm gonna fucking laugh at you, mate. Can't be bothered.
Pardon us.
Lady Leticia, back so soon.
Yes, and he was good enough to tend to Albaird's, although he would not even so much as entertain our other request.
Branches oft bend to a persistent wind. So, how can I help the four?
Got a question for you. Did you...
Oh, to be sure. It was quite the sight. Never seen anything like it. It was all anyone could talk about. Little wonder, the way it scored the skies over Rythor.
Oh, great. So the whole western portion of the...
Which would mean that the people of Rythel had a clear view. We should check in.
Don't tell me you three are here for a bet at the infirmary.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're not. Sorry. Got a lot of people here looking for treatment, but the sick beds are just about full up.
Treatment for what?
Beats me. Things are weird, I tell ya. First, there's word that the rot's going around again, then that comet. Nothing but ill omens. Easy to see why everyone's on edge.
I suppose our best bet is to start with Dr. Vanel. He may know more than most.
See fishing from up here. What is it? Just walking around with a stick.
Thank the stars.
Whoa, Doc!
You wouldn't believe the number of sick I've been treating. Please, I need your help.
It is quite all right, Nina. The two of us will be fine. Stay and assist Dr. Vanel. We shall return for you later.
Thanks so much, you two. I owe you one.
I'd rather not distract the doctor now.
Then mayhaps the townspeople will have something for us.
Nina will have her hands full with assisting at the hospital. Without proper leads,
Let us question those individuals there.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Squalor.
I'm telling you, I saw it with my own eyes. Yeah, some nasty goblin man came crawling out of that comet. He's what's been spreading this illness, I tell you.
A goblin from a comet?
I find that quite a hard story to swallow.
I was out on the wharf when that thing came down. And then, where there was nothing, poof, this weird-looking fellow popped up. I ain't never seen anyone like him.
Care to describe him?
A horn! He had a horn! And his skin is like twilight, all purpley. Now you try telling me that thing ain't the cause of this plague.
A man with a horn came out of the comet.
All right, that's quite enough out of you. Sorry, been out of work so long, not much to do save drink.
No, it is quite all right.
Channel's meant to open back up any day now, get us back to sailing. Although these crazy rumors about falling stars and plagues could put an end to those hopes. But really, don't take any of these weird blatherings to heart.
Perhaps we should return to the infirmary.
I wonder if Nina is still indisposed. Perhaps we should go to the hospital and check.
Thought this was a shop. I guess not. Take my money elsewhere then.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, it looks quite nice. But what are the room? Buy one of them for her. Which one do I want? Oh, that's 34, 24, 21, 37. 26.58. Oh, I should. Sun tells me guts is quite important. I don't know what it is though. My guess is magic defense. I've got one of them, apparently. Oh, he's wearing it. I'm guessing. Buy another one for my main character then. Nina should wear one as well. I'll do it for now.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Oh, I can only equip her up at the moment. Didn't buy anything for him though. Go until I get the rest of my party, I
Things
guess.
looking better here.
A bit. Not that I was able to do much. Anyway, learn anything useful?
Only that there is indeed a great deal of talk. At this juncture, I believe it is safe to say that the whole western half of the kingdom is aware of the comet.
And considering the interest around it, more people may yet try to investigate the crash site. We must move Elena from the shrine as soon as possible. I fear we do not have long.
That settles it. Back to her pod we go. To get to the Galka Shrine, we had to cross the Larkus region into the Delvir region again.
A significant journey indeed. We should make certain we are properly prepared.
And anything for him. Okay, that done.
Begging your pardon, but where are you off to?
Delric, and you, sir? Are you a wayfarer?
Oh, something like that. Heard about an odd shooting star in these parts and came to see for myself. You lot seem to have a marked interest in it as well, by the sounds of it.
What?
Couldn't help but notice that orb of yours. Quite a rare specimen. Piqued my curiosity, you see. Enough of this beating around the bush, then. Are you here to retrieve us? Are you here to take us back?
Forgive me, but I do not take your meaning.
I see. Just my luck. And yours is not any better, it seems.
Warning, warning. Hostile intent detected.
That horn! The rumors were true!
Really hate to do this, but one has to do what one has to do.
They will regret it.
Destroy. You are more than you deserve. They were fools to try. Bleed!
Is that the best you can do?
I cannot.
Warning. Energy levels low. External temperature rising.
Is that the best you can do?
Feels like you're invincible.
Well now, didn't know it was capable of that.
And we have only just begun.
Insufficient output.
Feels like you're invincible.
Try so badly. We must rally our strength.
Bloody hell, it's got like a lot of health. Oh.
Chance of survival dropping.
Chance of survival increasing.
Is that the best you can do?
Feels like you're invincible.
Aren't you a trick punch?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Bleed!
Feels like you're invincible.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Come on, everyone. You've got this.
Give me more AP instead. Buffs I want.
Feels like you're invincible.
the best you can do. Cut them to ribbons.
Come on, everyone. We've got this.
You disgust me.
Fly! I'll give you this last chance to flee.
Please? Don't be ridiculous. I want to see more of your tricks. We must rally up. How do I know the reason why you're here? Mind filling me in?
You first!
Is that the best you can do?
Nice.
Here I thought you would just roll over and die. It seems we'll have to pick this up another time.
Attempt to flee, and you will find out just how fast and painful my chakram are.
Easy there. We'll most likely see each other again soon. But until then, I'll leave the falling star to you.
Hold there! Ugh! Blast it! Of all the times! Ugh!
Albert! We must return to the others with all haste. They need to know of this.
Go back to rifle. To the hospital. We ain't in the hospital. Oh, there it is.
Highness, have you aught that I can assist with?
Oh, I simply caught sight of you and extended my greetings.
Is that so? Well, should the need arise, please tell me right away.
Indeed I shall. Albert?
Highness, your command.
You are invariably doing whatever I ask, are you not? So, mayhaps there is aught you would ask of me to do for you instead.
I do not believe there is anything specific.
You could request anything at all. Consider this your opportunity to say as you wish.
Well... If I may be so bold, I would like to make one request.
Yes, of course.
Could you please try to act a whit less recklessly and behave more rationally, Letty? This is my only humble wish.
I see. Then I shall keep it forever in mind.
Thank you graciously.
This was not the sort of request to which I was referring to. Estimated him and received his true wish instead.
Oh, I bet I know what she wants. Delric Village. To the inn.
This type of lively scene is one would expect of a mining town.
According to Dr. Ezen, this town was thriving a whole lot more years ago.
I hardly know such things myself, but what are they mining?
As far as metal, they bring up copper the most these days. I was told that someone discovered gold here long ago, and that this town was built when many people came searching for it.
A town born from gold. I do remember hearing of such a place.
There's no more gold left, of course, but there's something else here that's very valuable. So you know all those big crystal-like rocks you see poking out in the mine? That's called translucent gypsum. It can be processed into all kinds of things.
Oh, that is actually gypsum?
Yes, for the most part. At least from what I've heard. Processed Delric gypsum is really high quality. It's used in roads and buildings in the royal capital Ascendros. For us, iatromancers and doctors, it's also a key material used when treating broken bones.
Buildings in the royal city, you say? How poorly I have studied to know of so little of mine own kingdom. To our people, the town of Delric is like an unsung hero.
For you to say those words, Leticia, it makes me pretty pumped. Apparently, nothing made my dad more proud than when he was working to help the people here as an iatromancer.
It was Maester Filberto who spoke as such?
I didn't hear it firsthand, though. It was Dr. Eason who told me. It is my hope that I, too, can continue to carry his spirit into the future.
Carrying on the ideas of one's father? Perhaps I understand somewhat.
Like a safe.
There he is. Oh no, bad.
Your Highness, I would like to ask your opinion.
Certainly. What can I do?
Thank you graciously. In truth, I have been unsure of which muscles on my body I ought to train.
Muscles? Your physique?
All of them.
Precisely. Please decide which muscles I should prioritize to train. My upper body or my lower body. My time is limited. Since you are here beside me, do you see any muscles that you feel are lacking?
Well, I am no expert on the topic by any means, but let us see. Mayhap you should prioritize strengthening your upper body.
I see. My upper body, you say?
The upper body is what carries weaponry, after all. Hence, I believe focusing on your arm and shoulder muscles may be best.
Very true. That is important. Now that my arm has been returned to working order, I shall commence my training today.
Please do not overburden yourself.
Barely works. Good. Let's carry on to Galka Shrine.
Prepare yourself. Insufficient. This will sting. Bleed. No quarter.
Okay, so do with the enemy then.
Is within reach.
No threats detected.
That's another level.
Get ready
What
to
the hell
fight,
is
everyone.
this? This one I lost time.
This will sting.
Neutralized. Unable to continue combat.
No more than you deserve.
Whoa, she's dead.
This will sting. We're free to try. You'll not be the last. Cannot. Nothing shall see us deterred.
Have some of that.
Ray, we have returned with ill tidings.
Are you okay? You look terrible.
Blame the weirdo who tried to bust in and destroy Elena before her repairs were done. What? Was some giant purple-skinned asshole. Who the hell are the people on this rock with horns growing out of their heads?
You guys ran into one too.
I would hardly call our foe a giant, but he most certainly had the skin and horn you describe.
I think our days of taking it slow and steady are behind us.
Perhaps, but for now you should sleep. You may not have another chance for a while. And you look ready to keel over. We shall stand watch for you. We are more than capable. Please, rest while you can.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. Alright. You guys mind waking Midas up before I...
Good night, Ray. Ray? Ray? It's time to get up. You're awake, finally.
Morning to you too. How you feeling?
Self-repairs are ongoing, but I'm at least able to operate at 70% capacity. I can move just fine now.
I slept through your first steps. Some captain I am.
Midas was there for me, in your stead.
Oh yeah? Thanks, man.
Nonsense. Any doctor or inventor would do the same.
Now that I've recovered, I can assist you. So, Captain, status report.
Chloe's down here. Likely on the other side of the kingdom. We're gonna find her. Leticia and the others have promised to help us out, thankfully. Thing is, I kinda had to promise them something in return. That I'd help cajole Midas into returning with them to the capital.
Your efforts on that front will be in vain.
Midas. Should my system see a marked drop in performance, for some reason or another, it would be helpful to have someone familiar with my schematics besides Ray nearby. That way, any problems that arise could be quickly dealt with.
And if I say no?
Then we would bid you farewell, and that would be that. Were I to require help on my journey, I would seek out a local semiomancer or engineer.
Enough, I'm coming. I've Albert's arm to consider after all.
You will?
But I'm only accompanying you lot for purely semiomantic reasons. I reserve the right to leave whensoever I wish.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
Now, as for Chloe, any idea on how to begin our search?
We have heard from reliable sources that Rythel's ports are meant to reopen in due course. And the quickest way to the easterly lands is by ship through the channel.
Sounds like a plan. Come on, we got a boat with our name on it. Ahoy! Remember me, Welch, the beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts? I need something like yesterday. I'll give you the deets in person, so come to my house in Delric ASAP. Do you copy? ASAP, okay? Tick-tock, tick-tock.
With that, gonna call it for this episode. 6.5 hours done. Feel like we're getting somewhere now though, definitely getting like a load of new party members and stories starting to unravel a bit. I'm interested on Elena though being an android, and it's got me wondering if Ray's an android as well, or like why'd they care so much about saving a robot? Guess we'll find out in the end though. Well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.